Comcast sets the bar on being a great employer, giving back to the community on a practical sense to their foundation, but perhaps most importantly, by how employees give back. Whether it's through volunteerism, whether it's through the things they do in their spare time, they bring with them this mantra of, we're not just part of St. Paul, we are St. Paul. That as a corporate citizen, your responsibility is maybe Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, but it's also what you do on weekends. It's how you represent yourself, and it's how you build the sense of we're stronger when we're all together. That's Comcast.
Digital Connectors is a program that's funded by Comcast nationally across the country. The program is funded by Comcast as a means to connect youth, especially in inner city settings, to digital literacy and service learning and community engagement, as well as leadership development. And so it's cool after Digital Connectors to see the youth understand that they're building these skills, these leadership skills, these facilitation skills, project management skills. And it's cool to see them pursue secondary education. We've had our youth go on to college in the U of M and St. Paul College and Augsburg after their time in the program, and leaning back and asking, working with myself and other staff, what are the skills? How do I explain this? How do I articulate this on a college application? Or how does this transfer? And it's just been very cool to have that experience. So our youth have gone on to do things like BEPA, Genesis Works, or they've gone on to work at EcoLab as IT technicians. A lot of our youth, kind of smaller scale, they've done things like some of our youth are in Boy Scouts, and they'll lead projects or service learning projects or help lead dialogue around community issues and help kind of gain insight. And they are better at public speaking now. A lot of youth would say things like, Shay, I was so timid before I joined this program, and now I feel like I understand how to project myself and how to explain myself and how do you manage a group. So it's just really cool to see these bigger level these and also to see these smaller level impacts.
I believe it's very important for companies to be good corporate citizens from a multitude of perspectives. I'm a business leader. I happen to run a nonprofit, but it's a business. And so I understand from the for-profit business perspective, you have to make sure your customers are in a position where they can pay attention to the products and services that you are. You have to make sure you're living in a community that's a good place for your employees to be. And so there's a corporate citizenship that's really in your own best interest. And then I think there is the sense of ethics and moral attitude. And nothing a nonprofit can do can be done without the support of the community in which we serve.
The Beyond School Walls program is an extension of our school-based program. So typically in our school-based program, the mentors will go to the school 1 hour a week at a designated day and time. That doesn't always work for everybody. So we developed this model to have employees actually do the mentoring partnership on site here at Comcast. Well, first and foremost, I think it's really rewarding for the volunteers here, or the employees here that participate in the program. I've had quite a few employees say that the Beyond School Walls program is their favorite time of the week, or they just really look forward to it. And so it provides a different kind of rewarding experience than maybe Comcast could provide. I think when you take it back to the visibility of Comcast within the community, consumers are much more particular in the types of products that they buy. You can have a good product, you can have a good price, you can have a good person selling it, but when you hear about Comcast being invested in the community and doing these other things, I think it makes it even more desirable to buy their product.
For any of us to do what we want to do in our lives, we need a village. And we build a village through family and friends and neighbors and fellow worshipers and employees, fellow colleagues at work, to meet all of the needs we have for ourselves and our family. But not everybody's village has all the skill sets and all of the capacity that each of us need. And at Neighborhood House, we try to fill in the gaps of people's village. And that's who we are. And Comcast and Comcast customers and Comcast employees are part of that. And we are really grateful because we couldn't do it without you.